Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be covering a style of video that I don't usually do, and that is a tutorial. We are going to be doing a Blender tutorial today. It is learning how to make your own 3D Gorilla Tag profile picture for your channel, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you want. So I hope you guys like the video, and if you do find yourself coming back to my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. It would be very well appreciated. Thank you, and let's see you in Blender. Alright, so now that we're on Blender, you're going to see this is kind of like the menu screen. You're not going to click any of these things to import your model. You're going to click open with the little file next to it. I'm going to link this IK rig in the description, made by Nacho Engine. I'm going to link it in the description, and then you're going to download it. And if you do what I just told you to, then it should pop up in here. You're going to highlight it blue, and you're going to click open. Okay, that's going to bring up your gorilla. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to click on your gorilla. You're probably going to want to change the color. So go down to materials, this little checkered pattern. Then you're going to click this white button, and it should give you a color wheel to change the color of your gorilla. I'm just going to go with this blue. Then after that, you're going to probably want to change the name. So you're going to click on the name, go to this thing that says object mode, click down and click edit. Then if it shows this typing icon, you're going to want to delete, and then you're going to click the text. You're going to delete it all, and you can name it whatever the heck you want. I'd probably do uppercase though. So you do uppercase and then name it, I'll just name it blue. Okay, so after that you're going to want to go back to object mode. So for your profile picture, you're probably going to want to change the pose of it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to click at this thing up here, right below Gorilla Tag IK rig. It should say pose. You're going to click on pose, go to object mode again, and click pose mode. Okay, so after that I'm just gonna, so you can move around, but as you can see both the arms are moving in unison. So what you're gonna want to do after you finish dragging, you're gonna click this blue X button right here. Then it allows you to move both your hands freely. Okay, so now I'm done my gorilla. So now I'm going to click out of pose mode and go to object mode. So after that, as you see on most profile pictures for 3D Gorilla Tag models, it's going to have like a special like face or whatever. So what you're going to want to do for that is you're going to go over to this tab shading, and then you're going to highlight your gorilla. And then once you zoom out and scroll a little bit, then you're going to see all this Gorilla Tag shader, material output, and value. You might not see value, but this is going to be my third link in the description. Okay, so it's going to be a pack with faces, and what you're going to do is once you download it, you're going to open your file explorer. You're going to get into this tab, and then in Blender, and then what you're going to do is you're going to open the face that you want, and then you're going to drag it in. So just let me do that real quick. Okay, so guys, I chose the cheerful face. So as you see, now that you dragged it into here, it didn't change your face. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to this color, this thing that says color. You're going to click on the yellow dot, drag it over to face texture. It still didn't change, okay? So you're going to do this thing that says face texture change. You're going to drag it all the way up. And as you can see, it changed. If you don't like the blurriness and smoothness of the face, you go right under the cheerful PNG or whatever the name is. Then you're going to go down, it says linear. You're going to go closest. Then it's more pixelated like Gorilla Tag. Okay, so now that we're done that, we're going to go back to layout. And we're going to, for our fourth step, we're going to add cosmetics. So that's going to be my fourth link in the description. There's going to be a pack of cosmetics. It's going to take you to GitHub. You're going to download it, and it's going to give you a pack of cosmetics. So it's going to have a bunch of different cosmetics updated to like a few months ago. So what you're going to want to do for that is you're going to go to file, you're going to go import, then you're going to click FBX, okay? Then after that, you're going to click GTAG cosmetics and textures main. You're going to go import FBX again. Then you can search up whatever you want. For now, I'm just going to go with the basic beanie. Okay, so now that I added that in, it's gonna be right here, okay? Oh, this one doesn't have a texture, okay? And it's not loaded in purpose, so that doesn't work. I forgot to say this in the video, but since some of the cosmetics don't have textures, I'll link a texture pack in the description. So what you're gonna wanna do, click FBX, and then let's go down. Let's go with the coconut. This should have, yeah, okay. So as you can see, it just loaded in the coconut hat. So I'm just gonna place this on top of my head, right here. You might need to scale the cosmetic up, just if it doesn't fit on the head, just like that. I'm actually gonna go back into pose mode and tilt my head because I want it to have a little more perspective. So I'm gonna go like this because the other way looks creepy. Go like that. I'm gonna go out of pose mode. I'm gonna click the coconut and I'm gonna go move. I'm gonna move the coconut to fit the head. Just give me a second while I position this right. Okay, so now I'm done. This is what I want my Gorilla Tag model to look like. Fairly easy, I think. So now that you want to take a picture to render it, but you're gonna click add, go down, and click camera, okay? So it's gonna spawn in. You're gonna position it to where you want it to go. So I don't know, right about, I'll move it a little bit to the left. There, okay. So now that I position the camera like I want to, there should be a little arrow right up here. Once you click that and pull it out, you're gonna see item, tool, and view. You're gonna click view, and then when it says, where it says view to lock, you're not gonna click 3D cursor rotation. You're gonna click camera to view, and that will lock the camera whenever you try to position it. So now you're gonna go to your camera, and you can just tuck this away. So if you want to change the size of the thing to fit a better thing, then you're gonna want to go to output, and to get it into a good shape for Photopea, which is the picture editing software we're gonna use, it's free. We're gonna go to resolution X and we're gonna change this to 1080. That should make it more cube. Yeah. Okay, so now that it's a cube and it gets our whole character, we're gonna go right up here to render, and we're gonna go and we're gonna hit render image. So after that, it should, so it doesn't show on my screen right now, but it will render the image. So it will show you what your image looks like. And after that, there's going to be a thing that says image, and then you're going to click that, go down and say save as, and then you're going to go to, yeah, and then you're going to go to wherever you want to send the photo. You're going to say save as image. Then you can X out and go all out of this stuff. Then you're going to head over to Photopea. I'll see you in Photopea. Alright, so now we're in Photopea. So what you're going to want to do is, I'm also going to link this in the description for the website, because it's an online editor. But what you're going to do is you're going to click new project, then you're going to click Instagram, and you're going to go create. So after this, it's going to show this thing that says background. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go up to file, open in place, then you're going to take that same photo and you're going to put it into Photopea. So you're going to say open in place, take that photo and say open. So if the background is on top, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to click on background and just hit delete. So then your photo should be right in here. So this is how mine turned out, okay? So after that, you're going to take this thing, there's going to be a whole row of tools here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to click this in. This is magic wand, okay? Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to click, and it's going to take out a surface. So then you just hit backspace. It's going to ask you to rasterize the image. Just say okay, then hit backspace again, and it should delete out your image, okay? So then you just keep clicking around the place until you delete all the background. So once you have your image here, Then you're just gonna go to File again, and then Open in Place, and then you can place your background behind whatever you want. So I'm just gonna add my background like this. If it's above, then you're gonna drag your character over here, and you're gonna add it on top of the background. So as you can see right now, the background is black and white. That is not what we want. So because our character is blue, what we're gonna do is we're gonna click the image right here, click it, and we're gonna click image up here, and we're gonna go adjustments, hue and saturation. Then if we move this, we can see we change saturation all the way here. Then we can change it to the good color. So we can make it a darker blue. Yeah, I like that. So now that your color is the color you want it to be, then what you're going to want to do to save the image is you're going to go to File, Export As, then whatever format you want to print it as, or like save it as. So then you're just going to go what your quality wants to be, what your name is. You're just going to click Save, and then it should download it straight to your computer. I hope this was a good tutorial, and I really hope you enjoyed and it helped you. As always, if you liked the tutorial and you want to come back and you want me to make more tutorials, comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me how I did. This is my first tutorial video. I didn't really know what I was doing, so just comment if I did good or not. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.